fails to pass. I think of us and those days which were blessed. I long to feel your touch, those eyes that stared so much, your body close to mine. Eyes that said so much to me, told me things that only my own heart could understand. Promised me and then reaching for you every morning, turning to the side where you slept. I opened my eyes to the silence of this room, which one day quite simply hurt us. Say thinking of moments we had. I think of us and those days which were blessed, of when we harmonized love songs between our sides. We dreamed of paradise. Eyes that said so much to me, told me things that only my own heart could understand. Promised me and then reaching for you every morning, turning to the side where you slept. I opened my eyes to the silence of this room, which one day quite simply heard us say goodbye.
That's Grammy Award-winning vocalist Diane Reeves, and she's on actually released by drummer Terry Lynn Carrington, brand new, called New Standards Volume 1. It's on the Candid record label, and the tune we heard was Moments, a Eliane Elias composition. And Terry Lynn is there on the drums with John's son, Ravi Coltrane, on the tenor saxophone, Chris Davis piano, Linda May Han O on the bass, and Matthew Stevens guitar. And Jazz Haven began with Connecticut guitarist Ed Cherry with You Don't Know What Love Is from his 2012 release called It's All Good, and that's on the Positone record label. And he had Pat Bianchi on the organ, Byron Landon on the drums. Coming up today on Jazz Haven, we got the latest from Connecticut's pianist Darren Litzy. We got new music from Ron Carter and a rediscovered lost recording from the 1960s. And right now, another brand new release rediscovered from 1971 from the Oscar Peterson Trio, Younger Than Spring.
Can't get out of this mood. Can't get over this feeling. Just can't get out of this mood. Last night your lips were too appealing, and the thrill should have been all gone by today in the usual way. But it's only your arms I'm out of. Can't get out of this dream. What a fool to dream of you. 'Twasn't part of my scheme to sigh and tell you that I love you. But I'm saying it and I'm playing it dumb. Can't get out of this mood. Heartbreak, here I come. Can't get out of this mood. Can't get over this feeling. Just can't get out of this mood. Last night your lips were too appealing, and the thrill should have been all gone by today in the usual way. But it's only your arms I'm out of. Can't get out of this dream. What a fool to dream of you. 'Twasn't part of my scheme to sigh and tell you that I love you. But I'm saying it and I'm playing it dumb. Can't get out of this mood. Heartbreak, here I come.
Mara Joy with Ben Patterson on piano, David Wong bass, Kenny Washington there on the drums, off her release called Linger a While on the Verve record label. And we heard the Frank Lesser, Jimmy McHugh composition, Can't Get Out of This Mood. And we started that set with brand new for us anyway, from the Oscar Peterson Trio. It was recorded back in 1971 by a radio station in Switzerland. And when they played it on the air, they put it in the archives, and it sat there until last year when somebody found it, and it's been released. And it's called On a Clear Day, the Oscar Peterson Trio live in Zurich, 1971. That's Zurich, Switzerland. It's on the Mack Avenue label, and the tune we heard was Younger Than Springtime. You're tuned to Jazz Haven, where you hear new notes, blue notes, and all that jazz. The Jazz Haven Jazz Calendar is a quick rundown of some of the jazz in the area. It's Wednesday, and you know that each and every Wednesday you can catch drummer Gil Hawkins and his jazz collective at the Owl Shop, 268 College Street, downtown New Haven. Performances from 9 until midnight. And there's no music cover charge, NMCC. And on Friday, January 27th, is a vinyl jazz listening party at the Institute Library on the third floor at 847 Chapel Street, downtown New Haven, from 5:30 to 7 p.m. Join jazz historian Frank Cochran and listen to rare and classic jazz recordings from the Institute's extensive library. Each week he features a different artist and genre, and this week, as I understand it, two pianists, Art Tatum and Bill Evans. It's free and BYOB. Donations are accepted. Also on Friday, over at the Best Video, Film, and Cultural Center, 1842 Whitney Avenue, Hamden, it's the Mark Kaplan Quartet from 7 to 9 p.m. $10 cover charge. Go to bestvideo.com or call 203-287-9286. And this weekend up at Connecticut's premier jazz spot, the Side Door Jazz Club at the Old Lyme Inn, 85 Lime Street, Old Lyme. It's Connecticut native and Grammy nominee saxophonist Jimmy Green and his quartet for 2 nights, Friday and Saturday. General admission is $45 and $25 for students. Performances begin at 8:30 each night. Go to thesidedoorjazz.com, thesidedoorjazz.com, or call 860-434-0886. And on Saturday, it's at Historic Jazz Jam at Cafe 9, 250 State Street, downtown New Haven, from 4 to 7 p.m. All musicians are welcome to sit in after the first set, and there's no music covered. NMCC. And on Sunday, January 29th, we got 2 brunches going on. There's the one located at the Lobster Shack, 3 Cozy Beach Avenue, East Haven, and it goes from 11 a.m. to 1:30. This Sunday's featured artists are bassist Phil Bowler and guitarist Joe Carter. For reservations and information, call 203-483-8414. And there's also the long-standing brunch at Quattro's Italian Restaurant and Bar, 14 Water Street, Guilford, featuring Jeff Fuller, Tony Lombardozzi, and Barry Reese. The brunch runs from noon to 3 p.m. No music covered. NMCC. And on Monday, once again, it's Pat Todd's Tuxedo Junction, that swinging 17-piece big band at the Guilford VFW Hall, 104 Mill Road, Guilford, from 7 to 8:30, NMCC. And then on Tuesday, ending up the month, January 31st, joined vocalist Kevin St. James and his quintet at Christopher Martin's, 860 State Street, New Haven. Music is from 8 to 11 p.m. and there's no music cover charge. That concludes the jazz calendar for the week. Go to jazzhaven.org for the complete calendar and updates. And there's no excuse. You can check out some live jazz. There's a lot of free stuff, lots of low-cost stuff. Music going on in New Haven. It's America's only original art. Brand new from pianist Darren Litzy. Up, Up and Away.
Sounds like some trap stuff right there.
some Grammy Award winners there. Fred Hirsch on the piano, Esperanza Spalding vocalizing there from their latest release, Alive, at the Village Vanguard. It's on Palmetto record, on the Palmetto record label. Easy for you to say. And they did the Monk tune, Evidence. And ahead of that, we heard from Connecticut pianist Darren Litzy from his release, My Horizon, on the Summit record label. We heard Up and Away in My Beautiful Balloon there from the Jimmy Webb composition with Andrew Beals on the alto sax, Chris D'Angela's bass, and John Riley on the drums. It's Jazz Haven turning you on to that midweek jazz break just when you need it. All day and all night on WETF, the jazz station, streaming at Jazz Radio, WETF.org, and WNHH, New Haven's home for community radio, 103.5 FM, and streaming at newhavenindependent.org. Here's Ron Carter. bassist Ron Carter with the WDR Big Band out of Cologne, Germany. And that's off his latest release, Finding the Right Notes, from the documentary of the same name. And we heard Ron Carter's composition, Receipt, Please. We're putting together something special for next week's Jazz Haven program, so be sure to tune in. And we would like to thank you for listening to Jazz Haven, broadcasting live out of the studios here in downtown New Haven, streaming at newhavenindependent.org, and the jazz station WETF 105.7 FM in South Bend, Indiana, and streaming at jazzradio.wetf.org. Your host has been Stan the Man, and we hope you've enjoyed the music. We had a great time laying it down for you, and we look forward to the next time when we'll see you on the radio. Taking us home is a 94-year-old vocalist and pianist who sang in Charlie Parker's band and is still performing. She married Parker's pianist, Duke Jordan. And we're going to hear the title track from the recording released last year, but actually was recorded back in 1960. The tune we hear is Comes Love, The Lost Session, 1960. Sheila Jordan.
Put your rubbers on your feet. Comes a snowstorm, you can get a little heat. Comes love, nothing can be done. Comes a fire, then you know just what to do. Blow a tire, you can buy another shoe. Comes love, nothing can be done. No use hiding, 'cause it isn't any use. You start sliding when your heart turns on. The juice comes a headache, you can lose it in a day. Comes a toothache, see your dentist right away. Comes love, nothing can be done. Sliding when your heart turns on. The juice comes a headache, lose it in a day. Comes a toothache, see a dentist right away. Comes love, nothing can be done. Nothing can be done. Nothing can be done. Nothing can be done.